Hey guys, it is Saturday afternoon here in West Virginia, and Ethan and I are going to do a premium unboxing for you guys. Say hi, Ethan.
Hi.
And we are taking a look at some Mini GT cars today. We haven't done this for a while. We just got these from my wife in the Philippines. She sent them to us in that box that we just did a video on a few days back. So we have 5 pieces, 3 in boxes, 2 in blister packs. The ones in boxes, we have the latest LBWK wide body GTR, the latest LBWK wide body A90 Supra, and then we have, I think this is, what's it, Malaysian? Yeah, Malaysian military Land Rover, so it's a Malaysia exclusive. And then we have the 2 in blister packs. So this is your wide body M4, and it's a Miho exclusive. So we have that one, and then we have a D1 Grand Prix. This is the second issue from that series. The first one was the Toyo Tires drift car. This is the Toyo Tires without the spoiler drift car. So this is another cool one. And it's just a D1 Grand Prix exclusive, I believe. So let's go ahead and start with, let's start with this Supra since we got him right in front of us. And I've already got these cut open on the back side, as I usually do. And we're not going to really go over the blister pack because we're going to go over the boxes. And the box has everything the back of the blister pack does, because the blister pack is hard to get into my camera's focus. But you have your TSM model sticker on the blister pack instead of the box whenever you have these. Trying to get it, there you go. And then it has everything else that the box does. So now looking at the box, this is your Toyota GR Supra number 77 Fat 5 Racing 2020 D1 Grand Prix. Picture of the actual diecast and not a one-to-one car, which is always kind of amazing by me because the detail on their 164s is fabulous. Bottom side, you have your age restrictions and choking warnings. This end cap, you have your D1 Grand Prix embroidered like silver foil emblem sticker. It's not really a sticker, it's part of the box. Then on this end cap, you have MiniGT logo, scale 164. Top side, collector number 307. Where to find MiniGT online and on social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And then the back side of the box, you could see where the TSM logo sticker, holographic sticker should go. And then you have your Toyota Supra licensing. Then on the UPC, you do have your HKS Toyota GR Supra number 77 Fat 5 Racing 2020 D1 Grand Prix. Japan exclusive right-hand drive. So this is a Japan exclusive model. Did not know that when I got it. As I said, I'm still sourcing all of my Mini GT stuff from the Hobby Stock hobby shop franchise in the Philippines. I find them to be the most useful. They have great customer service, and they usually get every Mini GT release that comes out pretty much. Some of the country exclusives sometimes they don't get, but very rarely do they not get one. So that's why I just order them from them and then have my wife gather them and ship them to me. And then as usual with the blister packs, they still give you the cool little PVC tray to put the cars in. That way you can just use the box to store them in. That I do like about this. The blister packs, they still do that. So looking at this bad boy here, you have all the livery on the sides, the Toyo tires, and all the co-sponsor decals and such. Sponsors on the hood, and then you have your acrylic headlight lenses and Toyota emblem on the front header panel, and HKS on the hood, Sunoco on the hood, GR on the hood. Different style wheels I have not seen before. Multiple spoke, kind of like, I don't know what I would call them, like turbine looking wheels. So trying to get in a different lighting. And this is one of the First ones I've seen without a spoiler, actually. So no wing, just these HKS like fender spoilers to throw the air up, which usually would create downforce, I guess, on the rear spoiler, which it does not have. Red acrylic taillight lenses and co-sponsors all over the back bumper cover and the back of the deck lid. Rubber mirrors, which are a little bit stiff, so be careful. They could break, and as you can see inside, it is a right-hand drive vehicle. Metal base, as usual, with some detail to it. Not bad at all. Phillips head screws holding it together. And that would be it for this one. So let's go to our next one, and we'll go ahead and do our other A90 Supra. Since we're on the A90, why not? So this is your LB Works Toyota GR Supra, and this is your CSR2, and pretty cool paint scheme with the white and the green and black wrap. On the bottom side, you have your choking hazards, age restrictions, and then on this end cap, you have LB Liberty Walk, and then on this end cap, you have MiniGT, scale 164, and on the top side, the collector number 308, where to find MiniGT online and on social media. Backside, as you can see, this does have your holographic sticker, and it has your TSM licensing, and then your Toyota licensing, and this says your LB Works Toyota GR Supra, and this is a right-hand drive, CSR2 right-hand drive. I'm not sure if this is available in left-hand or not. I was only able to get it in right-hand. So let's go ahead and get him out and take a look at him. And here he is. And this is a pretty cool looking car. This is the first one that I've seen with like graphics all over it like this. Usually it has some kind of sponsorship graphics like Toyo Tires or Advan or something, but this is just some kind of wild like paint job that reminds me of like a 90s mini trucking kind of theme. It does have my favorite wheel, which is the 6 spokes. Really dig those. And then you can see the CSR kind of ghosted in. Not really ghosted in, but kind of hidden in the stripes, the green stripes and white stripes. So pretty cool. And then you have your LBWK across the hood, Toyota emblem there on the header panel, acrylic headlight lenses, nice front chin spoiler, and then some co-sponsor on the side skirts. Flipping him around, you have red acrylic taillight lenses, silver trimmed exhaust tips, and LBWK license plate, Toyota emblem across the deck lid. And you can see the wide body flares. This paint job kind of highlights all the details in the body kit, which is kind of cool. And kind of like a TRD style wing, I call it. It's what it reminds me of. So, pretty cool piece. So, and looking at the base, same thing, metal base. Slightly detailed, pretty nice, and button head Phillips screws holding her together. And that is our first two. Now moving along, let's go ahead and do an LBWK GTR, my favorite of all the models. So this is your LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR, red and black. I'm going to do some pics on Instagram maybe this coming week of this next to the Eno 64 ER34 in the same livery. They look great sitting next to each other. So on the bottom side of the box, you see your age restrictions and your trucking hazard warning, LBWK, Liberty Walk on this end cap. I always want to say LBWK. MiniGT, scale 64 on this end cap. Top side, collector number 324. And where to find MiniGT online and on social media. And then on the back side, you have your TSM, holographic sticker, Nissan licensing, TSM model licensing, and so forth. And then your UPC, LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR version 1 red black right-hand drive. Not sure if this came in left-hand drive or not. I think it was only in right-hand, but not sure on that. That was the only one I could access anyways. So, let's get him out and take a look at him. And this is a very nice looking car. This is one that this is probably the car that I was anticipating most this year from MiniGT. I know some of you guys like the other different models. I'm just a big wide body GTR fan, and the A90 fan, and Lamborghini wide bodies, and BMW wide bodies. Anything wide body I love. But this one is the one that I was anticipating most this year, followed by the Modal, but the Modal was canceled because of some licensing thing. So maybe they'll get out the back door of like the Bangladesh factory, like the Aventadors that were supposedly canceled, but I ended up getting all of them. So hopefully I can find somebody in China that maybe can get the Modal, some that will be released illegally. So who knows? Or hopefully MiniGT can fix their licensing problem with that car, because that would be cool to see. So as you see, LBWK has the number 5 on the quarter, just like the ER34 has. So same livery, and as I said, they do look really good next to each other. I'm trying to get these in focus for you guys, and there we go. So it looks really good. Typical silhouette kit wheels, and then you have your clear acrylic headlight lenses, your LBWK across the hood, Nissan on the header panel, the chrome trimmed grille, GTR, and then you have rubber mirrors as usual. These are a little stiffer too, so I'd be careful. Then, once again, same livery on this side, red acrylic taillight lenses, and then you have, I can't even read that because of the focusing. This camera sucks sometimes. Oh well. Anyways, and then you have your metal base, your rear air diffuser, and button head Phillips screws holding it together. And once again, I don't know why that doesn't want to focus. There we go. So yeah, I can't even read it, guys, because it doesn't stay focused long enough. One more shot here. So I believe it says Nissan PDC. But anyways, nice looking model. Highly recommend this one if you can get it. If you can't, I do have an extra that is still sealed for 15 bucks. If you do need it, let me know. Message me on Instagram. The link for my Instagram is in the description of this video. So I do have one extra of him, and that's the only one I have extras of. The A90s, I only got one of each for myself. So moving along, let's do the last blister pack, and this is your wide body M4, and it's a Miho exclusive, limited to one of 7,800. I think this is the only way it's going to come, is in the blister pack, unless it becomes a Japan exclusive. Sometimes they do that. Then on the back side, this one I'll show you, it does have the holographic licensing sticker for BMW right there, which is pretty cool. Has the like Paul's thing with for the split grille, and then you have all the BMW emblems kind of hidden in there, depending which angle you hit it at. Then you have your TSM holographic sticker there, so pretty cool. So let's get him out, take a look at him, and take a look at the box and stuff like that, because I only keep the boxes. I don't even keep these blister packs anymore and such. So let's take a look at the box. Box is pretty cool. Nice looking Beamer on the front. Looks like a real car, but it's actually the 164th. LB Works BMW M4 black with M stripe. Then you have collector number 306, where to find MiniGT online. And then your warnings and trucking hazards on the bottom. The LB Liberty Walk emblem on that end cap. MiniGT 164 scale on that end cap. Backside you have no holographic stickers at all. Kind of blank back here. Then you do have some BMW licensing stuff. You have your LB Works BMW M4 black with M stripe left-hand drive. So, not sure. This may just be a Miho exclusive. And as I said, if you do find it elsewhere, it may be a Japan exclusive. So we'll wait and see what it brings. And this also has that plastic tray inside, as I always try to point out. I'm not going to pull it out, but see, that way you can store it easily. And then on to the gold, which is the car. And this has a really nice looking spoke style wheel on it. Hard to get it where you guys can see it, but yeah, this is like a, I don't know, 5-spoke or 6-spoke wheel. Pretty nice looking wheel. Do like the black, and then Imagine all the people living in peace. That was also on the silhouette style GTR, kind of right at the border where it splits the black and red. The Supra didn't have it as far as what I could see, unless it's like ghosted in really good. You have your co-sponsors on the rear flare, and then the front, acrylic headlight lenses, chrome trimmed grille, your Beamer emblem on the header panel, and then your LBWK, I think that's what it is, on the header, or on the windshield. And this does have rubber mirrors, and they are pretty durable. Yeah, LB Performance on the windshield. And then, as I said, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on the wheel here for you guys. Well, still a little hard to see, but it is like a 5-spoke wheel. It is a very nice looking wheel. And then the multiple color spoiler, Liberty Walk plate, chrome trimmed exhaust, red acrylic taillight lenses, then metal base with screw, button head, Phillips screws holding it down. The rear one is under the exhaust here. So that's one reason I have not taken one of these wide body M4s apart yet, because I haven't popped the exhaust off. But pretty nice looking car. That thing just reminds me of a muscle car. So last but not least is the Land Rover. And this is the Malaysian military exclusive. Land Rover Defender 110, Malaysian Army. Harma Beleng, I think is what it says. So let me zoom out here, get us back to the regular thing. Then on top side, it's collector number 321, where to find MiniGT online and social media. This end cap has MiniGT, and it is Malaysia exclusive with the Malaysian flag. Pretty cool on that. Same thing on that end cap. This side, bottom side, has the age restrictions and choking hazards. Back side has your Land Rover licensing, TSM holographic sticker, and this is your Land Rover Defender. And let me get it focused back in, guys. Sorry. Defender 110, and it is your Malaysian Army Harmoa Beleng, I think is what it says, and it would be a right-hand drive. And then that pretty much sums it up. Just making sure I was pronouncing that word right. I have no Harma, something like that. So sorry for everyone from Malaysia. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But anyways, let's get him out. Take a look at him. Alrighty. So, this has a new style rack on it that we haven't seen on other Land Rovers. It is placed back. Usually all the other ones are forward. And no sunroof on the roof of this one. And it has like roll-out canopies, which don't roll out, but they're there. So, anyways, then you have your side step bars you could see here. And those are slightly different than the other ones, I think. The other ones are kind of like a U. These are solid, on the other hand. Then you have your hitch. No rear ladder. Nothing like that. Dark green painted stilly wheels. And then you have your Malaysian flags on the front. And clear acrylic headlights. And then detailed painted marker lights. Land Rover emblems. Your etched in wipers in the windshield. Spare tire on the hood. Nice camo paint too. Very cool. Mud flaps and such. And then you have your button head Phillips screws holding the base down. And this is a really, really nice looking model. So this is the one that I did not have. You have Malaysian flags again on the rear, but they're just decals. Then your hitch, as I said before. Now on the front, those flags are actually separate pieces, as you can see. They're part of the bumper. Pretty cool. And then it looks like it has a winch here. So really, really nice looking model. That was the last one I needed to complete the Land Rovers. The only one I do not have, though, is the Sinopec. I just didn't get that because it's only a shade difference and no British flags on it for the, I'm going to put him out here since he's my favorite one for the last shot for you guys. And yeah, I didn't get it because of that reason. But all the other Land Rovers I have all the GTRs so far. And we're actually going to do a video on all the A90s because I do have every single one of those except for the dealer exclusive, the vendor exclusive, which I probably will never have that because I'm not going to be a vendor. And I probably won't pay $1,000 for it when it does pop up. So anyways, guys, this is it for today. We'll be back again this week coming up because Ethan and I scored some stuff at Walmart this past weekend and a couple of the dollar stores. Really, we're not going to, we didn't do any inside and store video. We just kind of did a video on what we found. So we're going to be doing that, in a couple days for you guys. So nothing spectacular, but some cool premium stuff, some basic stuff, but you'll see it in a couple days. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, say bye, Ethan.
Bye.